really just wish whatever it is that's making the frame dip would just stop it. Because it is annoying me. And I wish to punch it in the face. Well done, Hygius. We can't afford to lose any further ground in Hygil. By stopping Baron Geddon, we have dealt a huge blow to the enemy. You mean I have. You didn't do anything. You stood back here and were like, yes, yes, good. I imagine you were stroking that beard too. I don't know why, but he just seems like the kind of person who would stroke his beard. Emerald allies. The Druids of Hygil are not the only ones sworn to defend this land. The Emerald Dragons have once again become a powerful ally to our cause. Speak to Elisra in the ruins of to the north. I'm not even trying. Lardonier. I knew she was going to give us a quest. As we were going past her, I was just all like, you are just too obviously placed to not be a quest giver. You might notice I'm sitting here on this page. Oh god, that was a loud beep. It was because there was a lag spike, and I was putting it somewhere where it would be less visibly painful. That's because I'm classy, and I don't want you to have to hurt your eyes. You should give me all your monies. My duties are here, viewing the enemy's movement from above. From what? You're like 5 feet off the ground. I could do what you're doing. Commanding armies where they're needed. Your aid will be most welcome. I'm sure it would be. I've heard about you, Hygius, and the news you brought from the south. The battle has reached a stalemate. One that I fear is about to be broken by the Fire Lord's reawakening. That is, unless we tip the scales in our favor in some way. There was a scout that we have captured by the Twilight's Hammer. That was captured by the Twilight's Hammer. I believe she was in possession of valuable intelligence. Find the scout. Find her in the Twilight Camp to the west. Alright, so let's go. I was going to look at the map, but it appears I don't need to. I just was here, wasn't I? Possibly. They forgot to guard her. Help has arrived at last.
I am listening.
I'm scouting behind enemy lines for nearly a day when they caught me. This attack on our front lines is not what it appears, Hygius. I'll give you all the details, but first let's find a way to get me out of here. Only the Overseer carries keys to these cages. From what I recall, they're in the middle of the crater, in the thick of it. If you can get a key off of one of them... See if you can get a key off of one of them. Okay, sure, whatever.
A shot for now.
Just that good of a person. That was like the easiest kill ever of all time. The key? Did you get it? I'm thankful. I will deliver findings to our people. I thank you for freeing me. I will tell our allies of my findings. I suggest that you return to the animal dragon that sent you. The Twilight's Hammer does not just seek to gain territory with this particular attack. They are also after a prisoner. Fandral Staghelm. Why was I saying Strang? Is being held in the barrowed dens. The attack doubles as a distraction to free him. To what end, I cannot tell. Perhaps a dragon ally could shed some light on this. Alright, let's go do this.
Be careful.
This development is troubling. We must act swiftly. I will learn how to speak someday. I'm now friendly with the Guardians of Hygil. I'm not getting any rep with my guild while I'm doing these for some reason. Okay. The Twilight's Hammer, something. Sorry, I was looking at that. Twilight's Hammer wants to free Fandral Staghelm. Malfurion suspected the corruption ran deep. His corruption ran deep. This just cements it. At any rate, we cannot allow our enemies to get their hands on such a powerful archdruid. I have a plan, Hygius. We'll have to move the prisoner from the Emerald Dream. It will be risky, but with all the cultists present here, it may be the only way to guarantee our success. Speak to Sina Stormrunner inside the Barrow Dens to the northeast. Speak to blah blah blah. Okay, golden. 15,000 experience just for going to talk to somebody. I like that kind of thinking. Whoop. I'll be right back, ladies and gents. Alright, hey, hello. Sorry about that. Basically what happened since you guys were gone is I came over here and talked to Return to that quest, and now I'm on reading the next one. Elisra's plan might be necessary, Hygius. I don't know how much longer we can hold off the cultist. Fandral Staghelm is bound by powerful spells. He won't be able to escape you, even inside the Emerald Dream. Beware, though. For all we know, the nightmare has spread to this part of the world inside the dream. Take Fandral to the surface and hand him to Elisra, sorry. Let us hope he's more secure in Moogland than he is here.
Goddess, watch over me.
Off we go. Yep, it's spread to here. What a frickin' surprise. Careful though, we don't know if it's spread to here. You had to say that, didn't you? I'm just gonna ignore it. That's what I'm gonna do. Whoever it is messaging me on Skype, I hope you know. Interrupting interwebs. The interwebs don't like it when you interrupt them. Actually a little bit surprised that my damage was only 4,000. Or 3,000. My bad. What? Only 4k DPS? Bullshit!
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready.
I have vision that she lacks. Speak quickly, young one. I have urgent matters to attend.
I'm sure you do.
That spell isn't ready yet.
I actually really don't know a lot about this guy. I know he used to be a leader of the Night Owls, obviously. But Malfurion kind of came back and said Das Boot, kicked his ass out. Hey, Elisra. Oh, for some reason I want to call her Alisa or something. Which one's worth the most? Agility and stamina, nice. We'll take Fandral to Moonglade swiftly. I hope to return soon so I may continue to aid the battle. In the meantime, report back to Ysera and inform her of these recent developments. So go back to Ysera and tell her, hey, bad shit happened. Is what seems to be my quest here. Doop, 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 doop. Do you believe she was right over here? Yes, yes she was. She was right over here with laggy frame rates. Elisra's decision might not have been the wisest, Hygius. Yet there is little time to worry about that now. I bring important discoveries from the Emerald Dream. Oh, sure, everything she has to say is important.
I fear for
Oh.
Elisra's fate. Fandral's corruption ran deeper than anything I encountered in the nightmare. Yet, we can't afford to dwell on this. During my stay in the dream, I made a vital discovery. The rift that weakens the boundaries of this world has hastened the return of powerful allies. The ancient guardians are coming back. Sinaris, Aviana, Goldrin. I can feel their presence. We must make sure we usher them into this world. Their timely aid will be indispensable.
Dude, Cenarius is dead, or supposed to be. He was like killed and such. How can I help? Aviana is the lost guardian of the skies, a bird goddess who perished fighting the demons 10,000 years ago. A shrine is dedicated to her memory just southwest of Nordrassil with the palace. Druids of Talon are based within the shrine. You will need their support. You must aid them and aid Aviana, should she find her way back into this world. Return of the Ancients. Sweet! It'll be crucial to regain each of the ancient shrines. Fucking hell, my mouth seems to have taken a trip down Snoop-de-Loop-de Road. Follow the road west of Verdant Thicket into Wolf's Run. We have operatives stationed there. Aid them in any way you can and work your way to the first shrine. The wolf god was known to the elves as Galdrin and to the orcs as Logosh. He will be a fierce ally in our fight against the enemy. Alright, so let's go! Any quests over here, by the way? Anyone? Oh, hey, cool. Hygius, is it true you're going to try commune with the ancients? Southwest of here is the shrine of Aviana, the matron of all flying creatures. It's the home of my favorite instructor, Choluna. I've never encountered one who was so deeply in touch with the spirits of this world. You can learn a lot from her. The recent attacks have isolated the shrine, but it's easily accessible from the air. Look for the second biggest tree in Hygiel. Good luck! Okay, now let's see. We'll do that one later. I want to check out this main storyline-esque kind of thing, I guess. Oh, hey, you're back. Don't worry, guys, she's fine. There was a time when WoW recorded alright.
What brings you here? Elune Adore.
Of course I'm here to help.
Stars guide you.
Ysera sent you? Good. We need all the help we can get. We'll never be able to recover the shrines. The Ancients, as long as Twilight's Hammer controls the roads, somehow we've got to stem the flood. Twilight's Hammer has revealed itself as more than a mere cult. They're a war machine, a swarm of locusts moving up the mountain, devouring anything in their way. These parts of the forests, they're not setting ablaze. The part of the forest, the parts of the forest that they're not setting ablaze are being scoured of life in order to feed the mortal cultists. We've got to put a stop to the hunters canvassing Wolf's Run, not only to preserve the wildlife remains, but to force the cult to march on empty stomachs. Look south of here, as well as up the road to the east. Kill 6 Twilight Hunters at Wolf's Run. This is going to be harder than it sounds, isn't it?
What brings you here?
Into the supply line. Shogal's Twilight Providers swear a blood oath that they will get their supplies through to the front, pledging a pound of their own considerable flesh for every pound of supplies they fail to deliver. They would rather die than fail. See that they do both. Okay.
Farewell.
In the rear with the gear. Prisoners of the Twilight Hammer are forced to lug around sundries of the war effort like common pack animals. I want those supplies, and if we can free a few poor souls from the Hammer's shadowy grip, all the better. Kill the slave drivers along the road and to our south and nearby slaves that make a break for it. Search the packs they leave behind for anything valuable and destroy anything you can't carry. Oh, if only I was a strength person. Alright, golden.
Good luck, friend.
Let us go. Alright. Let's go kill some hunters first. Slave... Okay, so the alright. Ugh. Let's get the slave driver first.
That's still the target.
He looks like he would die the quickest. And then get you. That's right, run you little bastards. You are not a very protective blueberry. Don't know if you know that. Oh, Jesus!